We're live yet. Okay, now we're live. All right, guys, welcome to the second episode of Crimson Fantasy Live, and we have another special guest of mine. I've gotten to know her through Random Life Productions, and I've streamed with her a couple of times. She's quite a beauty diva, and she's marvelous. She's marvelous. It's the awesome, the fabulous, the talented RANALYN.
Hi, aloha from Hawaii. Thank you for having me, Crimson.
Oh, no, it's a pleasure, and I love the fact you're from Hawaii. Can you tell us a little bit about your culture and what you do on your channel and who you are as a person?
Well, it's really strange because after I got laid off from my job last year in May, I was wondering what I should do. So being that I have teenagers, they're always on YouTube, gaming and everything.
Yeah.
So I decided, I started strolling on YouTube, looking for tutorials, makeup reviews. If I want to buy a piece of cosmetics, I want to go ahead and see the review first. Because when you're going to a drugstore, you're not able to open it up and check whether, the foundation color will match. So what I did was I at that time, I didn't know how to look for mature women on YouTube.
Yeah.
So what I did was I just started off with a Q&A, and my fiance said, oh, we don't want to put that on a zip drive. Why don't you just throw it on YouTube and put it on private? And then what I did was I made a mistake and I put it on Facebook, and I got like 300 hits on it. And so then Jim said, oh, maybe you should just, put it live. And that's where it actually started. And then I got more questions. I did a part 2. And that's when I had no lighting. I was in my room. I stuck my iPhone in between the jealousy windows because I didn't even have a tripod.
Yeah.
I mean, we all start off somewhere, right? Because we're not making money on YouTube. And the only investment that I did was just invest into a little bit more lighting, moved out of the bedroom. And then I started off in the corner of the living room, which is a little on the dark side. And then now I'm sitting here on my couch.
Exactly. You know what it's like? It's like we're a channel, we're, a series on TV. It's like we're season 1. It's like we don't have very much stuff. Usually season 1 is kind of like, but then as you see like season 2, season 3 go on, it's like you get more stuff. Like with my channel, it's like I started from a phone, and then I got an even better phone, but now I invested in like a laptop just for the YouTube, which I use now. And yeah, it's just always a progression. It's like you don't want to put all your eggs in one basket if you're not ready to work.
When I have a lot of smaller channels that have like 23 subscribers, or I'll come across a young girl where she's filming with her phone, but she's filming it this way, not this way.
Yes.
I'll send her a comment and say, you might want to flip your camera over, and she'll send me back a note and said, wow, you're the only one that told me that.
I know, and that's the thing. Like positive feedback is what gives us like motivation to do better. And like I bet you she loved that feedback you gave to her. Absolutely.
Yeah, she sent me back and said, wow, this is my 3rd video and you're the only one that gave me that advice to instead of going vertical, you go horizontal.
I had to learn that too, you know what I mean? It's like it's a learning process, and once I learned how to do that, I never went back.
Yeah, well, you know what it is, a lot of people use it as a selfie mode kind of thing, and then they think that that's how you film.
Absolutely.
Even when I'm vlogging, I want to invest into a vlogging stick. I'm looking at so many models and going on YouTube and doing my investigating, because I think I need to sometimes step away from a little bit of beauty and kind of get myself out and about. So being that my fiance travels, I think twice a month, we use our Hawaiian miles. So then I only pay the tax, like $23. We traveled to Oahu, Kauai, Maui, off island. I think you both call it like a shuttle flight. We call it an inter-island flight here in Hawaii.
Oh, an inter-island flight.
The one thing he doesn't like is before we walk into the hotel room, because I like to vlog like on the plane, taking off.
Yeah, exactly. Those are always fun to watch.
I'm with my vlogging stick. And then I tell him, don't enter the room. I need to do a vlog in the room first, kind of thing. So our suitcases are like in the hallway.
Yeah.
And housekeeping is like, you can go into your room. I said, no, I need to vlog it. And they're like, what is a vlog? I need to videotape it because it's nice and clean.
Exactly. You got to do the before and after,
Yeah.
And a lot of times
definitely.
people that don't do YouTube, they don't understand what we do. And it's like, I know the same thing. It's like I'm streaming and my friend's like over and he's like talking in the background. I'm like, I told you I'm live. You can't say those things. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like, shh. Yeah. I'm like this.
Yeah. You kind of give them the signal like, be quiet.
And like, you don't mean to be like a bitch about it, but it's just kind of like, you take, this is like your pride. It's your baby. It's like, you know, you want to make everything perfect so you please your subs because your subs is what makes your channel.
Yeah. Well, you know, I find it really fascinating because sometimes when I have somebody that'll hop over, and then they'll say, you know, I love your channel. Can you come and check me out? You know, and they don't really put sub for sub. You know, they leave a nice comment. I'll hop over. The first thing I do is that I'll watch the video, and then I go back to their first video.
Yes.
I'll go back and I'll go all the way back.
Oh,
and I go,
that's
wow,
awesome.
This
You
person's
do
been on
that.
YouTube for like 2 to 3 years. You know, you see the progression with their thumbnails, their lighting. You know,
Absolutely.
they did an unboxing with a camera. They bought a new ring light. You know, so you see that there's that passion in them. So I go, yeah, I definitely need to subscribe to this person because I love watching the progression with a new YouTuber.
Oh, absolutely. And I love
content creator.
Exactly. And you love just seeing them grow. You like seeing them start off and like or having people that have like the same amount of subs. It's like you guys kind of cheer each other on. You watch each other grow. Like I find like with Random, with you, with Keith, with everybody else, we're about the same amount of subs, give or take. So it's like it's always fun to support each other. Absolutely.
Well, like you know what I found was really interesting was after I reached 500 subscribers.
Yeah.
I found that when people will click on me, they go, "Wow, she has a bubbly personality." Okay, I'm gonna click about her. You know, I'm gonna see where she's from. You know, she's a single mom with 2 kids. She's from Hawaii.
Yeah.
You know, I put my email address, subscribe, all my you know, social media sites. And before, when I had my subscriber count advertised, a lot of people I felt went, "Oh, she's a small channel, so I'm not gonna go ahead and subscribe." So what I did was for 6 months I turned it off because what I wanted people to do was to judge me based on my content, not based on how many subscribers I have.
Oh yeah, I never understood why people did that.
And when I turned it off for like 4 to 6 months, I had like 600 or 700 subscribers. So I'm getting ready to go ahead and film my 1,000 subscriber giveaway, and within the last, I would say, month and a half, I gained like 300 subscribers. But I think that has a lot to do with YouTube analyticals. You know, whether your YouTube comes up in recommendations, because YouTube knows that, okay, this person uploads 2 to 3 times a week. They're looking at the consistency. They're putting an ad on there. The one thing I wish I could have control over is probably maybe putting some Hawaii ads on mine, because
that would be cool. Yeah.
Yeah, so I kind of wrote to YouTube and stuff, which I don't think they're going to listen, but I told them, hey, how's about putting some, you know, Hawaii vacation ads or, you know, some tropical ads for Hawaii and stuff, because I think it would be great. And they never got back to me. So
that would be great. It's like kind of like advertisements that kind of complement the channel. Like whether like say for example, you know, Crimson Fantasy, it would have like a video game or something to do with like clothes or something. You know what I mean? It would be awesome. Yeah. I fully agree with what you're saying. And hopefully YouTube will listen to that.
Well, I think the only thing they said is we'll take it into consideration, because I think they looked at I'm a beauty reviewer, blogger, you know, kind of thing. I do hauls. And I think maybe if I was out and about more often, but all what they told me was we'll take it into consideration, because, you know, there's a million people out there uploading every day. Kind of
Absolutely.
Thing, but,
it would be pretty hard to like adhere to like every request. I agree. Yeah. But you know, they should though. They should. If Facebook can do it, YouTube can do it.
Yeah, they can.
Yeah. So let's talk. What's something that we don't know about RANALYN? Let's get a little more caliente. You know what I mean?
Well, let's see. I know Monica asked me that question because she saw that. I think she went back and watched my first 2 videos, which was a Q&A. So actually, I started working out for my parents, who owned a mortuary, which is really strange because I like to watch Spooky Boo.
Spooky Boo is awesome. Yes, I worked with Spooky Boo on a voiceover thing for Jidlid, and you know she happened to do the narration, and I did some voiceover for Jidlid. Yeah, so yeah, I know Spooky Boo. Yeah.
So I always make a comment on there, and you know I tell her I had my teenagers subscribe because when they're sleeping over at a friend's house, they play her videos and they go underneath the sheet with like a flashlight.
Oh, that's so awesome.
And they listen to her videos. Yeah. And then when I told her, I guess she asked me a question and she says, oh, you know, do you watch my videos? I said, yeah, during the day, because if I'm home by myself, it'll freak me out. But
they are freaky, yeah.
Yeah. But she's a very good speaker, even during her live streams when she's doing her storytelling.
She has that kind of like radio voice almost, like kind of like it's so cool, yeah. And I love her streams because it's like she does stuff like live, and then she'll do like a segment where she's like answering questions and everything else. Yeah.
So when I was on Monica's live stream, what was it, a couple of days ago, we were just talking like off the cuff girl chit chat, and she wanted to know more about my occupation when I opened up my own mortuary for like about 15 years. So I told her that, I think she asked me, you know, would I choose, you know, what is the difference between YouTube and you being a mortician? And I said, you know, when you're in the mortuary business, you have to be very somber. You know, your voice and your monotone needs to be a little bit more toned down, because when somebody's coming into the office and they're distraught, you know, they just lost their husband in an automobile accident, you know, their wife or husband died suddenly, you have to be extremely empathetic. You can't be smiling a lot, because when I worked there, you know, I was just in a good mood one day and a family member got upset with me, and because they thought like I was kind of mocking their
it's kind of like, it's like ding dong, the witch is dead, like you're kind of acting like, I understand what you're saying.
Just what happened, I was on the phone prior to that, you know, I got some good news from my son or whatever, you know, he had a child, I was like, oh, happy. I was sharing it with a fellow employee, and then she comes up to me and she goes, so you think this is really funny? And I'm like, did I miss something here?
It's like, can you send me the memo?
I just apologize and say, oh, I'm sorry, you know, I just got some good news that my daughter-in-law gave birth, you know, this is my first grandchild and everything. I'm in no way, you know, mocking that, you know, your husband is deceased. This is really his day. I apologize. And then they're pretty much fine. Plus, you know, a lot of people go through the different steps of grieving, where they're in denial, and then they're acceptance, and then they get angry, and then they start blaming other people. And they tend to do that, you know, when we're at the mortuary. You know, we didn't put the suit on the right way, or their makeup wasn't the right way, or the flowers wasn't staged the right way.
It's almost like a deflection of like how they're feeling. It's like they don't want to face the feeling. So it's like they take.
Well, plus they go through that whole mood swings up and down. You know, they're like, I'm really happy with everything. You both did a really good job. And I'm just waiting for like the butt. You know, like, I know you're going to say something, right?
It's like the tie isn't on correctly, or we need more makeup on her face, or
Yeah. Well, I always tell them the only thing I can control is the weather. You know, like when we're going from the mortuary to the church, to the cemetery, and it is pouring. I can't control the weather. So the only thing we do is that we would buy like 50 of those huge, big black umbrellas. And as people are getting out of their car, I just give them an umbrella and try to maybe call the cemetery ahead of time and say, I need a canopy, you know, at least for the family member to sit under and put some chairs. But, you know, there are things that are just out of our control. And then normally, if they're really cranky and very emotional that day, I just kind of shrug it off, because I think to myself, wow, if I suddenly lost a child or whatever, I would probably be extremely emotional. You know, because they're not getting it. They're not getting any sleep for a couple of days. They're not eating well, you know, and stuff. And,
but with that said, it's like it must take a toll on you after a while. It was like, you know, because it's like, what if you're having a bad day? It's like, what if you're coming in? It's like, you know, as much as you can be understanding, there's sometimes where it's just like you just feel like you're just gonna
well,
break.
when I was in the mortuary business and I was going through my first divorce, it was really hard because, you know, I came to work and I was like upset about it. And my mom just kind of looked at me and she goes, "You need to go back outside, check your attitude at the door, and come back in because you're working. You need to put your work on and leave your personal hat outside."
Exactly.
You know, it's you know, it is really tough, but it's a business, you know, kind of thing. But yeah, I mean, I prefer YouTube because I think I can come up with my bubbly personality. I used to work at Zales Jewelers for 13 years. And then I worked at a financial institution as a supervisor. So I think that when I started my YouTube channel, and my fiance and I were just talking about this, and I think it's so hilarious because when I was young and my parents used to take us out and people used to be talking to themselves at the corner of the street, my mom would kind of shun me away and go, "Don't talk to that person. They're talking to themselves. They're crazy."
Yeah,
and
exactly.
I'm thinking to myself, okay, now there's a whole bunch of YouTubers that are talking to themselves in the camera. You know, when you're vlogging and you're talking to yourself like in a park or something. No,
yeah.
You know, I have to explain, "Oh, I'm just vlogging," or I'll just tell them I'm just Skyping, you know, or something like that. That I mean, they know I say I'm just getting video footage or something, but I think it's so hilarious that, you know, back then people would institutionalize you for it, and then now we have people that are talking to themselves on YouTube and making videos.
Exactly, and that comes to my next question. Like when you vlog outside and stuff like that, was there kind of an adjustment period? Because I find when I vlog, you know, I've done a couple of vlogs outside. I've shown my neighborhood, and it's like when I go outside, I'm like, let's wait until this woman walks by with her dog. All right, shoot. You know?
Yeah.
Like, did you ever have?
I'm waiting to go ahead and I want to go ahead and order my vlogging stick, so then that way I can tell the camera to just focus on me. Yeah. And then my fiance does about 80% of my editing, where if we had to, if somebody approaches me and said, you know, I don't mind you vlogging at the park or whatever, but, you know, just fuzz up my face. I don't want to be on YouTube or whatever, because, you know, I live in a small town on this one island, you know, and I think what I find really strange is that, you know, when you look up your analyticals and you're finding out where majority of your people that are subscribed to you are from, 90% of them are from outside of Hawaii.
Oh, really?
I have I maybe only have like 20 or 30 people, you know, who are classmates, family members that follow.
It's probably because you guys all know each other. It's like
fascinating.
It's like, I don't need to watch Rana. I can go down the street and go and see her. You know? Exactly. Yeah. That's probably why they don't, like, you know. It's kind of like in Canada as well. It's like I'm really big in Europe and I'm really big in like the US. But that's pretty much it. Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, so what kind of lover are you? Are you kind of an aggressive lover? Are you kind of a lover that kind of just like waits for the first move, you know, like
well, you know, I did a video where I was talking about Gary Chapman's book on refilling your love tank, your 5 love languages.
Yeah.
Because when I first met my fiance, you really don't know what the person's love language is until you actually started, you know, get to know them. You know, for a lot of people, and they have one for men. They have Gary Chapman has a book for men, women, and teens who are learning how to date. Because for some people, you know, physical touch, which doesn't necessarily mean sex, it can be just, you know, like a shoulder rub or something. That's their love language. You know, they don't want gifts. They don't want you buying anything. But, you know, foot massage or back massage is their love language. You know, words of affirmation is a love language where a lot of people, you know, they want to be told, wow, you look really handsome today, or I like you in that dress. You know, that's words of affirmation. So when I first met my fiance, he was looking under to see what he thought my love language was. And he noticed that mine was words of affirmation and acts of service. So like if he does the laundry for me, that's like fabulous for me. Or if he tells me, I just want you to relax and do nothing all day. The kids and I are gonna do all the laundry. We're gonna clean the house. I'm like stoked.
And that's how it should be. Yeah, it should be like you guys are like a tag team, like a duo. like best friends, you know, like peanut butter and jelly. That's how it should be. And you know, like that, it all comes down to just like you said, it's like, you know, you find out what they want, what they need, what kind of words of affirmation. Like, absolutely, it was well said.
Yeah. So for me, you know, I say, you want to give me an orgasm? Just clean the house for like a week.
Exactly. The payoff. The payoff will work. Absolutely.
You know, whereas I have friends that are like, he said he wants to buy you something, and I said, okay, you know, to me, it's the little things, not the big things. You know, a lot of people are like, you know, go to Sales Jewelers and ask him to buy you diamond earrings and stuff. And I said, no, you know, I want a small Hallmark card or a handmade card. My Jim's daughter, my stepdaughter, loves doing something like that, where she created the card, she drew the picture in the front, she did a handwritten note. You know, that's something that I can't buy.
Absolutely.
Those are the things that I like when somebody makes me something like a DIY, do-it-yourself project. You know, I know that a lot of effort and love actually went into it, and those are the things that I treasure the most.
And I think that that's the same. I agree the same, because it's kind of like, time is, you can't buy time.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it's like you said, like the effort is there. And yeah, I try to do, like, when I try to give gifts, it's like I try to give gifts that are like kind of maybe something that we joked about, or like a memory that we experienced, like even if it's something small, or you know what I mean. But it's better than you know, if you're buying people's jeweler, if you're going to people's jewelers just to impress a girl, she probably a hoe.
I mean, for some people, they like that. They like to receive gifts. You know, whether it's an expensive gift like a car, or a gift of jewelry, clothing.
And don't get me wrong, those gifts.
You know, for me, it's more like, you know, like when my granddaughter and I are out and we're at a park, and she sees a flower, and, you know, I think she's running around the park or something, and she comes back and she goes, Grandma, here, look, I found this flower. I saw it and I thought of you. And she gives it to me. That is like, that just means the world to me, because she saw it, she thought of me, and she brought me the flower. So that's really nice. It's those little things that people take for granted, that if for some reason we're not here, they're not there tomorrow, or I'm not here tomorrow, those are the little things that I tend to remember.
Yeah, exactly. And I do the same thing. It's like I know, like we were talking about romantic things and stuff like that. I know I can't believe I'm saying this, but when I met my ex-girlfriend, we went on a date. My dad owns a skybox at the Rogers Center, and we went to go see a concert. Well, he doesn't own it, but he gets connections to it. So we were in a skybox watching a concert. And, you know, I still have the tickets to it and stuff like that. And, like, I should have, you know, like, I keep little things like that. Like, I keep cards. You know.
So did you keep the stuff from the concert tickets? Did you keep the stuff?
Yeah, it's all turning, like, yellow and stuff now and everything.
It's like what do you call that? Like when girls used to get flowers, and it was like their first date for the movies. You put the flower like in a book and you press it.
Oh yes, I've seen that before. Yeah, I should do something like that and put it like in like a plastic or something. Yeah, like a little scrapbook.
It's like I mean, back then in the 70s, giving away my age. You know, that was my big thing, you know, with my first boyfriend. It was like, he gave me a rose. You know, as soon as it starts getting withered, I'll take a couple of the petals, and maybe we went to the movies. And then I'll do like a little collage on one page and put a couple of the petals on there, and, you know, put the movie tickets and put my experience of what we did that night.
Yeah, and that wholeheartedly shows that, like, you're really interested in, you like the person. Yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah.
So where do you see your channel in a couple of months? Like, what are some things, like you're saying you'd like to vlog? What are some other things you'd like to do for your channel? Like,
well, you know, my fiance and I were looking at like an overview, because I feel like you need to be on YouTube for like about a year in order to really look and rank your videos and find out like I get minutes watched, because I have certain videos where more people watch it but it doesn't have a lot of views, which means they watch it for a longer period of time, or they watch the whole thing.
Yeah, exactly.
And then I have others where, you know, the watch minutes are like, you know, if I did a video for 10 minutes on maybe a lipstick that I just loved, it might have 800 views, but people only watched it for like an average of 2 minutes and 30 seconds. And that's just an average for everybody, you know? So, you know, my biggest thing is I haven't spammed, because I guess there's an area in your analyticals where, like, if certain words come up, it'll automatically be spammed. That comment will automatically go to your spam. And
yeah,
I don't have a problem with sub for subs, but I find that the sub for subs drives down my watch time, because they click in, they cut and paste a comment, you know, hop over, watch my channel, love you, like, thumbs up, you know, here's the link to my channel, hop over, watch it, click out, you know, within 15 seconds. I feel like that just drives my video watch time down. So I hide the comments because I still want the view. And then if they're nice, I'll go over and say, you know, please don't go ahead and leave a link to the channel unless I'm asking you for a link. Like if I hop over to your channel and you tell me, oh, RANALYN, you know, you should go over and see this person, I'll leave you the link in your comment, you know, kind of thing on your channel. That's fine. But I don't like it when people come over and they cut and paste something and they leave the channel page there. I just automatically just hide it, and then I keep the view count on it. But I find that these sub for subs, because I noticed that when I have a video that goes up, I watch the viewing time. Like when I did my first live stream, my average watch time was almost 45 minutes, which I was like, yeah. And then all these sub for subs started clicking in it, blah, 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 blah. And now it's driven it down to like, you know, under 8 minutes or 9 minutes, because all the people that were there in the live stream for that 1 hour stayed there from beginning to end. And then now I have another 40 or 50 people coming in, and they're just clicking in and out, in and out, in and out. And it's just driving my, the view time of the average viewing time of the video down. So I have certain words in the spam section, you know, like foul words will automatically get spammed, sub for sub will automatically get spammed. There's just certain trigger words that will just end up in spam automatically. And then from there, if you show up in my spam folder, if you're appropriate and you just say, like, you know, great video, whatever, love the shade of lipstick, I'll approve it, kind of thing. But I still kind of watch it, because you get a couple of nasty people out there, because, you know, we're out there on the internet. Obviously, you're going to have a lot of hate and you're going to have a lot of love. I mean, good thing I have, I would say 98% love, and then the other 2% are just trolls that are just trolling the internet, leaving nasty comments or something.
It's like they make their rounds within our community too. It's like I get those trolls as well. It's like, you know, we might see them on Gail's channel one day, and then one day we might see them on Barry's, and then they come over to RANALYN's. They were on my like live stream. I had like seven people typing all sorts of different words in the chat. And I had my 16-year-old mod that watches my gaming streams. Like, you know, like I go.
Oh, that's hard. That's hard to moderate, right? I mean, when you have 7 of them just putting up stuff that fast.
And exactly, and I don't have a chat popping up on my like screen. So it's like I go back to check it. I'm like, let's go check the chat. I'm like I still have it up. I was like, oh dear. I was like, I think I have to shut this down.
Yeah. Well, do you think that YouTube should have those comments posted? Because I know, like, you and I were just at Gail's live stream.
Yeah.
And, you know, you could see all the chat, you know, and how many thumbs up she was getting or whatever. Normally, once YouTube will process the live stream, I always go back to leave a comment, because maybe I missed the first 10 seconds or I missed the last half an hour of it. So I always go in and say, caught up on your live stream, I'm here to give you a big thumbs up, you know, kind of thing. I do that. I was wondering, maybe, hopefully, with the exception of people posting naughty things during their live stream, whether you think the live stream should actually be shown in the in YouTube once it's processed. Do you think it should?
Yeah, it should, absolutely. I think it should. And there's ways that you can do that. If you use different broadcasting stuff, like I use OBS, right? And you
Yes.
can get a program which you click a link and you connect it together and like it pops up on the screen. But
Oh, okay. Okay.
yeah, I've
So
done that on my
so
video game streams, but the thing is it's a lot of processing power, so not a lot of computers can really do it.
so what happens if somebody's leaving a nasty comment? You can't go back and delete it, right?
Yeah, I can go back and delete it, yeah. But that's why
Oh, okay.
it's good to have like mods, definitely, because it'll come up on the screen, but the mods will delete it. It'll say message deleted.
Yeah.
But you can view the message. Like say Rana, you're in my chat and you said something and you wanted to erase it, I can actually view what you erased.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I figure that would be nice to kind of have, because then people who are actively on your channel and you have new people coming in, that's almost like how when I'm looking at the chat stream today, like in Gail's one, you know, I click on them, it takes me to their channel. I go, oh, I'm not subscribed to them. You know, I can immediately subscribe, turn on the notification bell. You know, they automatically got a new subscriber off of Gail's stream. So
Yeah.
plus, it's almost like giving them a little shout out when you're able to go ahead and put it in your active live stream, right? Don't you think so? They feel important that they're getting a shout out.
And that's what I like about it, and that's why I don't maybe have that like chat coming up, but what I do is I try to mention everybody that comes in and like say what they do and like make sure to go check them out. You know, like I enjoy their channel. You know, a lot of times I don't know people. I'm like, all right, well, you know, like I hope you enjoy. You know, you got to make them feel welcome, because you'll get those new people in your streams. Absolutely, you're just like, who are you?
Yeah, because there's one guy I follow, and he just does stuff about YouTube vlogging or tips and tricks that he uses, and you can see the stream coming up. So when I type something, I want to see the delay on when my comment is coming up. But he's not even communicating with anybody in the chat. So what he's doing is a live stream recording, you know, and the chats are coming up, and he's not even communicating. So I'm like, why would you want to do that? If
that's what I'm saying, and I've seen that before too. It's like there was a live stream one time. He's doing like yard work in the background, and it's like he's like chat. You chat amongst yourself. So I'm seeing him like pick up leaves and putting it into like a container and stuff like that. I'm like, why?
Mm-hmm.
Why?
Yeah.
It's like
so I noticed that I think, you know, I'm constantly looking at my videos, and I have what is like a Saturday morning chat session where I sit on my couch, I have my coffee cup, I take all the questions that I normally get on social media, whether it's through my comments or through Instagram or Facebook. I'm not on Snapchat. And I accumulate them all, and then I answer them like on a Saturday. And do you know that those get more views than my beauty reviews, unless somebody's just inquisitive and I'm able to hold their attention on whether I'm swatching a lipstick or, you know, do a get ready with me kind of thing with makeup, because there's so many people doing makeup, and a lot of these bigger YouTubers, they have their first accessibility because these companies send to these big YouTubers all these free PR packages. Whereas the smaller YouTubers, we need to go out to go buy their product. We didn't get it for free. And by then, you know, I look on YouTube before I do a product review, and I go, okay, there's 300 people doing on it. Okay, maybe I'll touch base on it in a Saturday morning chat session. You know, do a really quick review on it, say that I have it, you know, whether it's a thumbs down or a thumbs up kind of thing. But people I've been having more people saying that when they watch me, like when I did my first live stream, I had no idea what the hell I was doing. I mean, I when it said live, and I said, oh, there's nobody there. You know, and I'm talking to my fiance in the couch, and he says, I think you should be talking about something. When it says live, you're being recorded.
Exactly.
You know, you should at least say, you know, hey guys, welcome to my live stream. This is my first live stream. We're testing it out. Bear with me. So if there's anybody out there, you know, I welcome you into my chat. You know, I was just there on my iPad going.
I know that's what I did the first time. I was like, it was like 3 a.m. and I'm just like, all right, I'm gonna check this out. And I'm like, hey, this is me recording. Let's check out what I can do on this. To click. And then like there's people coming in. I'm like, I have nothing planned. Hey. Bye.
So when I find that a lot of people, when I did my live stream, I think it's up to like 160 something views or whatever. And a lot of people are like, darn, I missed it. When are you going to do your next one? Blah, 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 blah. But I think I'm more concerned about these little trolls that come in, because I can't be moderating. Gail is really good at catching it. But I noticed that when she does her live streams, she likes to have guests come in who are also moderators. So if she doesn't catch it and she's talking off the cuff about, you know, something she's doing, somebody else will go ahead and catch it. The only thing is I wouldn't know what to delete unless literally it's like foul language. You know, if somebody comes in and says, hey guys, you know, not just because they're not subscribed to my channel, I'm going to delete the comment. But I think if it's inappropriateness, everybody has their own interpretation of inappropriateness.
Yeah.
Because sometimes I'm on other people's live streams and there's a lot of inappropriateness going on. So I'm like, why do you folks even have a moderator if there's a lot of foul language going back and forth amongst the people in the chat? You know,
exactly.
It's like, why? I mean, it's like kind of strange, but it's their channel. And what I do sometimes is I'll listen, and then once it starts getting like double XR rated, I go, okay, that's too racy for me. I got to get myself, I'm not even going to try and make a comment.
Yeah, like
on it, because I feel like I'm going to get sucked in, because then they'll say, we have RANALYN. Oh my God, she's from Hawaii. Because I always say, hey, aloha guys. Well, I'm from Hawaii.
Yeah.
And the next thing you know, wham, 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 wham. Everybody's like, Hawaii, what time is it there? Where do you live? Oh my God. Oh.
Well, because, like everybody dreams about going to Hawaii. So it's like you actually get to live in the place that people dream about. So it's like for people, it's like a fantasy to be able to go there. So,
and my fiance says, if you could go anywhere, where would you want to go? I said, I want to go to Bora Bora, because they have those huts on the water. And the water's all like crystal turquoise. And he goes, we can go to Maui for that. And I said, but it's different. We're getting away from Hawaii. Because I guess being born and raised here, my fiance tells me that. He goes, what you take for granted, a lot of people in the mainland, like when you're doing a car vlog, I'll turn the camera around and just film, footage. And then I edit out some of the footage where you're not seeing construction going on the road or whatever. I find the nice pieces. And, they kind of like that. I'll say, hey, guys, I'm going to go ahead and turn the camera around. I'm almost to my destination. I'm taking you guys to go do my nails, or we're going to go do some shopping. I'll show you what I just got. In fact, I think this morning or maybe last night, my car vlog went up where I did like a little giveaway at the very end, because I like to hide my giveaways. Because if not, I have too many people that just come in just for the giveaways. Then my subscribership goes up by 200. And then I announce the winner, and it goes, it just crashes and burns. So now I just hide it in my videos.
It's true. It's like I always say this, like when I watch the Ellen show, it's like, she has like, guests come in, whatever, like you see the audience, but it's like the winter time. It's like I watched it I watched a couple in the summer, and then I watched some in the winter time. And when she had the winter giveaways, she had like a week where it was jam packed. It was literally jam-packed, and everybody was there. It's like everybody wants free stuff, and that's why, like, my suggestion to you is to be very weary about, like, giveaways, because it's the same thing with shout-outs. It's like if you do, like, shout-out Sundays or whatever, it's like people just come for the shout-outs. They don't watch your stuff. Yeah.
Well, that's why what I do is that sometimes if I'm in a live stream or whatever, like on Gail's one or whatever, or like when I did my first one, all the people that came in for my live stream and stuff like that, I know were like 60% or 70% of them. So I would just acknowledge them by name. I would say, oh, Gail from RANALYN Productions. If you're not subscribed to her, you should subscribe to her. She's awesome. Do like a 15-second shout out. Beauty in a budget. You should go ahead and hop over.
And the thing about it is, it's like you know, a live stream, it's like when you go to somebody's channel, you go to their live stream, it's like it's their house. It's like they have rules, they have certain things that they want on their live stream. It's like you go in there dominating the conversation, you go in there saying things, you're not going to be asked to come back. So it's like you got to kind of just get the feel for the channel. Yeah.
Yeah. Because there's one lady that I end up watching, and she did a live stream, which I thought she did really well for her first live stream. And then on her second live stream, she actually said that 30% of her comments in that live stream, once it got processed by YouTube, said that we don't want you live streaming anymore. So she says, what guys, what do you think I should do? Because some of 30% of my comments said that they didn't like that they felt ignored, because she would, you know, she would look at her iPhone, the comments would come up, and she would say, hey, hi, CRIMZ, or hi, RANALYN, or whatever. And then she has a topic that she talks about, because she says, I come up with a topic just in case nobody comes to the live stream, or maybe two people hop in and then they leave. At least she can pre-record a video on a topic and then go ahead and have it processed or have it edited.
Because nobody likes watching those ones where it's like, I've seen these live streams, I'm not going to name names, but it's like, you sit there and it's like, they're just like this. And they have their like keyboard right here, like say for example, they're like, hey.
They're watching the comments, or they're typing and communicating, but they're not communicating by voice.
Yeah, and then there's those people that it's like you know, you're live streaming, you have like a TV on the background, you have people like talking and stuff like that, and it's like it gets so distracting sometimes. It's like I think there's live stream etiquette, like, you know, like with all this live streaming going around. Yeah,
I've seen a lot of people where maybe you and I could be live streaming and they're watching us.
Yeah.
But then they have two other electronic devices and they're watching two other live streams at the same time. So they're like typing on three. So they jump from live stream to live stream because they want to be like on all three. It's hard because you're going to miss out on the content that's happening. And then you might say something and then they go, oh no, we talked about that 10 minutes ago. Where were you?
And the thing is, with me, it's like
I tend to stick to just one live stream at a time.
Yeah, me too. And truth be told, it's like I get really distracted with live streams because I'm like doing a lot of things at home. But usually, I love watching recordings, like when they do like edited recordings. It's like, you know, like when you do your vlog. Like I've been meaning to watch your recent vlog that you did, and it's like I enjoy watching edited content. I love watching people do vlogs. I love watching people. You know, live streams are cool, but like, let's mix it up. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want to tune on to YouTube, like, you know, at the start of the day, it's like, there's already 4 people that are live, you know?
Well, I didn't know whether I wanted to have my beauty channel and then have a separate vlog channel where I can freely vlog in the house and, you know, get the kids in there. Hey, you're not doing your chores, you know, like a regular, you know,
but that's what I don't get. It's like, you know, why make a separate channel? I've always wondered this. It's like, I'm fortunate enough.
Well, you know what it is? When I first started vlogging, I think I did a car vlog, or I did a Saturday morning chat session, and then I said, hey, you want to come with me? I'm going to go do some makeup shopping. I'm going to tag you folks along. You know, so I left the camera rolling, you know, for like 3 or 4 hours because I'm able to hold more data on my phone than if I have a camera. I just let it roll, you know, sticking it into my mouth in the car. I'm talking and stuff. You know, if I'm able to vlog in the store, I always ask permission so you're not 86 from the store, because a lot of these stores don't want you vlogging because of
it's true. They will shut you down like right away. Yeah,
and then I take all 4 hours of the footage and I go, okay, I got to crank that sucker down to like 12 minutes or 9 minutes. And what do I leave out? Because I like that part, but, you know, I click out of some people's videos if they don't capture my attention. You know, they're just filming and adding music where the kids are romping around the pool. I go, you know, fast forward, past that. You know, I want to hear what they have to say, not watching for 5 minutes with the kids romping around in the pool.
Yeah, and the thing is, it's like what you got to think of when you're creating as a YouTube creator. It's like, would you watch what you're producing? And it's like, and if you're not gonna watch, if you're not gripped to what you're producing, because a lot of times I'll hear people say on YouTube, they'll be like, sorry, this is just a quick upload. Oh, this is shit. Oh yeah, like, you know what I mean? Like, if you think it's shit, then we're gonna think it's shit. Like, absolutely.
Well, I've done videos where, you know, you videotape it, you edit it, and then I'll show it to my fiance, and I'll show him like a vlog because he's not much into, you know, watching my beauty things unless I'm editing it. And then he goes, wow, that was a really good vlog. And I said, well, maybe I should crop out this part. And he goes, you know, that's just 5 seconds, you know, or I want to take out a 2-second piece, or, you know, 5-second piece. He goes, okay, now you need to tell me, where do you want your videos? And I said, I think after I make my 1 year on YouTube, I said, all my videos need to be under 10 minutes, with the exception of maybe doing an off island, you know, I'm going to take you folks to Kauai with me, or Maui with me, or like when I did that Maui beach vlog, I didn't do a voiceover, because all what I did was I did an intro, I did an ending, and then I just turned my iPhone around with my vlogging stick and I just walked the whole thing. And then I had to edit it out because there were people coming off the beach with their dogs, or I have people telling me, you're not vlogging, right? You know, I don't want to be in your vlog. Edit that out. You know, and then there are some people that they're like, oh, good morning. Are you on YouTube? You know, are you video recording this? And I said, well, I don't say I'm a YouTuber. I said, oh, I'm a content creator. And they're like, oh, can I say a quick hello? And I said, yeah, you know, kind of thing. And if they're appropriate, I'll leave it. But if they're like, you know, like a homeless guy in the, you know, walking off the beach, that's being cut out.
Exactly. Kind of a nice big blur. Yeah.
Yeah. But my fiance was saying that I have a lot of people asking me to do the cost of living, because I did a short clip in the car where I stopped off and, you know, somebody was asking me about the current gas prices at that time. I did that. And then I just had a whole bunch of other people that said, you know, take us grocery shopping with you, and, you know, pick 5 items, like, you know, a loaf of bread, you know, gallon of milk, maybe a sack of potatoes, you know, pick 5 different things, go to Target or Safeway, you know, places that people have on the mainland, and do a price comparison and see what they say about the cost of living, or how much the fuel cost is passed on to the people that live here.
That's kind of cool. Like, that's like the Price is Right Hawaii edition. Yeah,
yeah. So I just want to go ahead and pick like 5 things, because I think I could probably pick like Safeway, because I think some people have that, because we don't have a Whole Foods here, and or Target. And then I can just kind of take my camera and just kind of zoom in on the price of the milk, and then save that footage, and then, you know, show the loaf of bread, you know, show the price, save the footage, come home, put it in the editing program, and then I can start talking like how I am now and say, okay, here I'm going to go ahead and insert a picture on how much this loaf of bread was at Target. Here's another insert on how much it was, the same loaf of bread at Safeway.
Yeah.
You know, kind of thing. And then my other option was, instead of doing that, I can get my local newspaper and go ahead and just talk about, you know, what are some of the prices here in Hawaii. That would be another option. But I think if I'm with a newspaper advertisement, I think the crunching of the paper would create too much noise. I would have to do a screenshot of it first and then go ahead and talk about it.
What if you didn't do any like voiceover or anything at first, and then just kind of muted the video and then added voiceover after?
Yeah, I think that might be a better thing, because you know, sometimes you're in the grocery store and, you know, there's a mom giving her kids scolding or something kind of thing, and
it's like, no, you can't get that. Get back in line. No. Yeah.
Get back in line. Put that back on the counter. It's like, okay, I need to get that out.
Yeah, so that's why I'm saying maybe like just have it mute, just kind of do like an aerial shot, like just down like this, and then after you could just like I got that idea from Monica McGillicutty. You know, because I watched her latest vlog where she went up north, or like she went to a cottagey area, and she was showing it. She's like, I've been working on like her impression. She's like, you know, this was a very nice place. I had a great time. It was a great. I'm still working on it, but yeah.
Was that the one that she walked into like a boutique, and there was like she was looking at a pair of earrings, And
Yes,
they have
yes.
cute clothing items, but you know, I don't want to buy anything because we're going to be here for like 10 days and stuff. I noticed that part of it is her talking, and then part of it is you have to do a voiceover because sometimes there's other people. I mean, some of the stores play music, so that's a copyright issue.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, unless you have a very expensive editing program, which I know they have it out there because I tried looking at some of them, and I'm like, God, that's really expensive. Where you can take that footage, like if you're in Target and they're playing music, your voice goes on one line, the Target music goes on one line, your voiceover goes on one line, your background music goes on one line. So there's different colors for different voices, backgrounds, and you can delete and add. But when I looked at the cost, I went, oh, nah, that's okay. I'll just do a voiceover.
What you need to get is it's a free program called Audacity. If you do it on your computer, and basically what Audacity does is you can take sounds out of like certain scenes or background noise or stuff like that. I don't know much about it because I do my editing on my phone, but I have it on my computer, and because I was trying to get rid of like I had like an instrumental, but it had like words, and I wanted to get rid of the words so I can use that instrumental for a song cover. But it's kind of complicated, but once you learn it, it's pretty cool. You can do a lot
because
with
I
it.
know a lot of the bigger YouTubers, they do that when they're vlogging in the mall, and then or they're out and about like at a park, and you hear they're trying to take like a couple arguing in the corner at the park, or a dog barking, or the rescue squad is in the background. Fire department is in the background, and you don't catch it. I mean, even here when I'm filming on my couch, I can say, wow, it's a beautiful day, I'm gonna go in and film, and there's a guy weed whacking in the backyard, my neighbors.
Oh, that's the worst. You can never plan for that either. Like I was on a live stream and there's a weed whacker, and it was just like
well, what I try to do is that I'll raise because there was one time where at least, I mean, if they were weed whacking constantly for like 45 minutes, I don't care because the noise is constant. And then what we'll do is that I'll crank up my voice, add music, and try to buff it out. And then I get somebody that will click on my page about, you got white noise in your background, click on my link and I can help you with that. And I'm like, hey, I'm a small YouTuber, I mean, I don't have, like 100,000 subscribers kind of thing. So, I do what I need to do. Or Jim said I should probably go over and say, hey, for $20, can you be quiet for like another 45 minutes? I got to film.
That's what Granny Monster does. Yeah. She used to pay the people in her pool hall. She'd be like, I'll give you $20 if you could just let me stream right now.
Oh, yeah. But that's always the case. I'll say, okay, Tuesday and Thursday, I'm going to go ahead and film. And Tuesday and Thursday, the neighbor behind me is with the lawnmower. The people in front of me is with their, weed blower kind of thing. And I'm like, oh, man, today I got to film. Well, maybe I should do a car vlog. Okay, I'm going to take you folks on a car vlog. You want to come? Let's go,
Car vlogs are fun because you never know where you're going.
The only thing is, depending on the condition of your road, when I have an iPhone mount, it'll end up bouncing.
Oh, yeah, you got that shakiness, Yeah,
that shakiness. And when you're watching on your phone, it's not that bad. But when people tell me, oh, RANALYN, I was just watching your car vlog on my 55-inch screen TV, I went, oh, my God. It's like the shakiness must be like horrible because it looks like...
It's like the Blair Witch Project.
Yeah.
So I want to ask you one thing. I asked Cheryl to do this. I want you to do it. Could you do kind of like a promo for my channel? Just be like kind of like, hi, this is RANALYN NAIPO, aloha, and welcome to Steve CRIMZ Fantasies channel, and like say something kind of like sexy or something.
And then you put it in this clip?
Yeah, I'm gonna do like a clip show, like an episode one time, like at the end of all my interviews. I'm gonna do a clip of everybody saying it all at once.
Oh, so how many people do you have so far in your clip?
I have Cheryl Cuckoo, and then I'm gonna have you. Like I have Cheryl Cuckoo saying, "Hi, this is Cheryl Cuckoo," and If you don't subscribe to Steve, I will send my spirit's energy after you. So like I kind of something similar to that, you know what I mean? That I can maybe use for an outro or something.
Okay, so shall I do it now?
Yes.
I mean, just say, you know, do you want to say like, thank you for inviting me, or just say, hey, if you're not already subscribed to CRIMZ Fantasy, you need to go ahead and click on that subscribe button, click on that notification bell, and make sure you subscribe to his channel.
Yes, it's perfect.
Yeah.
Okay, so are you gonna do it?
Yeah. You want me to put it in now?
Yeah, let's do it now.
Okay, and then let me know whether I need to do a retake. So my name is RANALYN NAIPO. Thank you so much, CRIMZ, for inviting me. I had so much fun all the way from Hilo, Hawaii. A big mahalo and a shaka. Thank you for inviting me. If you're not already subscribed to CRIMZ Fantasy's channel, please go ahead and do so. Aloha.
Thank you so much. And one more thing we're gonna do for the interview is we're gonna talk about like one of your clips, like your favorite clips. So like just pick a clip, like one of your videos that you want me to insert like at a certain part, like I did with Cheryl. So like they can get in.
Okay.
So like like this is what I'll do. I'll be like, so you have many interesting videos, RANALYN. Is there anyone in particular you'd like to see? And like we'll throw it to that right now.
Well, you know, I did one from I did one when I was in Maui, and it was called 5 Annoying Things That Irritate Me. And
I think that was my first video I saw of yours. Yeah.
It was totally out of my element because I normally don't chew gum. So I told my fiance, you know, we're at CBS. I said, I need a pack of gum. He goes, what for? Because I said, I'm going to do that tag video about 5 annoying things that really irritate me. You know, so I think I talked about, you know, gum chewing where you can actually see the gum in your mouth. And I talked about how, you know, when you offer somebody, you know, you're opening up a bag of chips and you're eating, and they're like, "Wow, that looks delicious. Can I try one?"
And then they eat the whole thing.
Go ahead and try one. And they dip their whole hand into the bag and take out like half of your bag, whether it's candy or stuff. And you're kind of looking at them like, "I just said one. You know, just take one piece, not the whole bag," kind of thing. I had more fun, I think, filming that channel. I wasn't sure how it was going to come across, because that was more like the comedy side of me.
Yeah, exactly.
So my fiance said, just do it, you know, because people will see the funny side of you. And I think now that when I'm live streaming, a lot of people are like, you need to live stream more because it's unedited. You know, I mean, unless I keep it under 20 minutes, then I can throw it in YouTube editor and edit out, you know, certain topics, because I know a lot of people that do that. But you know, I mean, when I was on Gil's channel the other night with you guys saying, you know, I just came out of bed, I had my clothes on or off or whatever.
You were really messing with us the other night. I loved it. 2 thumbs up. Yeah. That's what I love about you. You know what? What I feel sets you apart from other than makeup divas is you got that like pretty edge. I'm gonna call it like a pretty edge, where it's like you got that pretty, beautiful, rustic, you know, classic look to you, but you kind of got a freaky side to you, and I love that about you.
Well, I was just telling my fiance that, you know, I should open up another channel.
Yeah.
And I always somebody asked me, oh, if you could choose your own name, like, you know, my parents named me RANALYN, and half of the time nobody can pronounce RANALYN, so I just tell them, you know, call me Ronnie for short.
Ronnie.
And yeah, just call me Ronnie for short, because I've been called worse, so Ronnie is fine with me. And I told my fiance, I said, you know, I have these wigs. Maybe what I should do is open up another channel, film in a different area, like maybe just in my back lanai, and kind of like talk off the cuff, not about beauty, about, that'll be like my alter ego channel.
Yes, yes, that would be perfect.
And then run it like how you would see me like in a live stream, like hilarious and stuff. Of course, trying to keep it under PG, so then you can get your AdSense, you know, you can get your 2 pennies for the video.
Yeah, exactly.
But that'll be like my, Jim said, well, you got a videotape, and then we'll do less editing on it, where you're just talking off the cuff kind of thing. you know, kind of thing. Oh, this is my morning. This is my coffee. Hey guys, what are you folks up to? Blah blah blah, kind of thing. But have the whole wig. Don't film over here, and then throw it up on YouTube. Do a couple of videos. You know, set up a separate email notification kind of thing. And he said, I'd be dying to know which channel would get more subscribers, because I've been on YouTube for this coming July makes 1 year. But he said, I would
congrats.
love you to do the alter ego site, you know, where you're not prim and proper, like, you know, welcome to my YouTube channel. Today we're going to talk about lipstick. You know, totally be the total opposite. And
yes.
Another channel and see what would happen to that other channel.
I would totally support you on that. And if you want any kind of crazy editing, or I can make you look trippy or anything else, let me know and I'll help you with that.
Yeah. Yeah. Because Jim says, I think that a lot of people like it where they go, oh, I love watching your videos. You're so uplifting. You're so prim and proper, you know, kind of thing. And
I saw past that.
and then when I'm on the live streams, I can see them laughing in the chat room, you know, when I'm on Gail's channel or somebody else's channel, whatever. And they're like, oh my God, you're so hilarious. This is something we normally don't see in some of your pre-recorded videos, with the exception of like a Saturday morning chat session, because I only do that like once a week, where I'm answering stupid questions from subscribers. And then yesterday I was trying to film one on rumors about me, you know, crazy rumors that show up in my spam comments or my Instagram.
What are some rumors that you have?
I have a list. So what it is that, so I think I'm probably going to have a part 1 and a part 2 on it, but I had a subscriber that said, you're a big liar. You're not from Hawaii. You're just saying you're from Hawaii, but you're not from Hawaii. So I did like a weird, you know, thumbnail on it, like, you've got to be kidding me or whatever. And I wore this shirt that says I'm spent, because I follow Charles Gross. I don't know if you know who he is, but he's a blogger in New York City. So I got his shirt and a hat, and I said, that's it. We're putting these rumors to rest. And I did like this weird thumbnail, like, you know, like, to me, the weirder the thumbnail, like, I'm just spent about these rumors.
You're like,
you know, putting it to rest kind of thing. Yeah, that's it. We're putting these rumors to rest. Rumors or something like that, right? And then I just answered it, but I didn't even realize that it went on for like an hour. So I probably need to cut it in half and do 2 separate intros and endings. But I had people that said that I don't live in Hawaii. So what I'm going to do is take my driver's license and, you know, put a piece of duct tape on those parts that, like my driver's license number, you know, I don't care about my date of birth, but things like my address and everything, my physical address is on there. Tape it off, and then I can get a screenshot and then insert it.
That would be,
because
when I
did that one, I went, okay, the first question is, okay, you know, you say that you're not from Hawaii or whatever, you're just using that, you know, to gain subscribers. I looked at the camera and went, you got to be kidding me. Okay, that's it. Hang on. I'm going to go get my driver's license. We're going to solve this issue right now.
Let's prove this. Let's do this. Yes.
Yeah. So I said, I think what I tried to do, I tried to hold up my license to the camera, but the camera, when it doesn't have autofocus on your iPhone. So what I'm going to have to do is, when I did that, I paused and I said, okay, I'm going to insert it. I'm just going to do an insert and block off some of the information that you don't know. But yes, this girl is from Hawaii.
Absolutely.
And another one was, you know, things like, you know, somebody said you're rich, so why are you on YouTube? I'm like, girlfriend, I wish I was rich. If I was rich, I'd be flying down you know, I would get 2 flex jets, you know, take like 100 of my male subscribers, 100 of my best female subscribers or content creators, fly everybody down to Hawaii. We can have a big party and a big vlog.
That would be so much fun. Imagine getting everyone together and we'd all like just have like a nice pool party.
Yeah.
That would be a lot of fun.
So I addressed that and I said, if I was rich, I would probably still have my channel. But no, this girl is not rich. And then another one came in where somebody said that when you're car vlogging, even though you say you have a Nissan, you're in a Lexus. I'm like, you got to be joking.
Well, hey, what are all these rumors? And there's such stupid rumors. Like, why would people say these things about you?
I think what it is when I'm vlogging there, and then like I'm at a stop sign, there may be, you know, like a Lexus next to me or to the side of me or whatever. you know, and they're like, wow, hey, you know, I just saw that Forerunner or the Cadillac SUV or whatever. And I normally don't say what kind of car I drive because I figure it's just a car vlog, people. You know, I'm just tagging you along. And then, so I think I dressed five or six of those in there, which I'm calling rumors putting to rest or something like that.
Rumors, yes, I could.
Yeah,
I can't wait for it.
About it
yeah.
At her live stream, she goes, "You should have done it on a live stream."
Exactly, because it's like you can't edit the footage. It's like it's right there. It's like in your face. It's like you can't alter it.
Yeah, I can't like take a picture of my driver's license kind of thing and kind of like, you know, blacken out those areas that I don't want. But you know, I mean, sometimes I don't read the spam comments. My fiance does, because when I first got my first hate comment, I was like, oh my god, my first hate comment.
Yeah, it's always a heartbreaker. Yeah, I'll always remember mine too.
And then now it's like, oh well.
I've been told many times, like, you know, like, are you high when you like do like recordings and stuff like that? I'm like, no, I'm just myself. Like at the end of the day, you know what I mean? It's like there are days where some days I sound tired. I sound. It is what it is. You know what it is. People. It's like, I don't know. Eminem says it's best. It's like, I am whoever you say I am. It's like if you want to say that I drive a Lexus, go ahead. It's like,
well,
you know what I mean?
That's why in the video that I recorded, I said, well, girlfriend, if you want to go ahead and buy me a Lexus, I'll give you the name of the dealership downtown. You can go ahead and order me that Lexus. I'll take your Lexus.
Exactly. Just set it up and we'll make it happen. We'll make it happen.
Yeah. Let me know. I'll meet you down there.
Have my people call your people since you're so rich.
Yeah.
All right, so we're gonna.
Yeah, another thing was that they didn't like me vlogging. They're like, "You're supposed to be a beauty channel, blah 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 blah." And I think in one of my Saturday morning chat sessions, I said, "Excuse me, I'm the boss of my channel. I can create anything I want on my channel. And if you don't like the vlog, skip it or watch something else. I upload 3 times a week."
And you know what's great about, like, sorry to interrupt you, but you know what's great about my channel? It's like I'm blessed enough that I can do whatever I want on my channel, and like people will still watch it. Like I can do video game streams, I can do song covers, I can do a Sailor Moon rap combination, and like people will still. And it's not like you're supposed to only do gaming. You know what I mean?
Well, have you thought of segregating your gaming and then do a separate, like if you want to go out and about and do vlogs, you can do that and put your gaming on one channel. And then
I kind of like. No, but like I kind of like having it all in like one, because you're coming to see me. Like that's what I. It's like CRIMZ Fantasy. It's me. It's like what I like to do for fun. What I like to do. You know, like it's just the way you describe your channel. It's all about that. It's like, I guess it comes down to your channel trailer. That's what you gotta like kind of keep in mind.
I didn't even realize that when I first started YouTube. I mean, I was like YouTube for dummies, you know.
Yeah.
I would look up other people's first YouTube videos kind of thing, see what happens. And they're normally like in the corner of their bedroom with no lighting.
If you want to see, Randy, you got to see my old videos. Like, if you want to see some bad videos, look up CRIMZ Fantasy Lufia.
Do you still keep it up, because that sometimes inspires people to go ahead and start a YouTube channel?
Yeah, I have them up, and it's like I watch some. I can't watch them. It's like they're so cringy.
Me neither.
It's like I can't.
In fact, my first 3 videos were unedited because I didn't want to edit the videos. I said I'm just gonna talk off the cuff.
It's like a live stream but recorded, right? So it's like you're sitting there for like 20 minutes. It's like we were live streaming before we started editing.
Yeah. Because I really don't like the editing, because if I edit my videos, I'll sterilize my personality. And then
exactly,
I give the
and it's not
footage, the raw footage. Yeah, I give the raw footage to my fiance, and I said, "Okay, go ahead and edit it." And then here I edited out. He goes, "You mean you took 24 minutes and you narrowed it down to 3 minutes? What did you take out? Everything?"
It's like
he'll do it, and he says, I sterilized it like a scalpel, like you know, there's like 1,400 chops in there of all these like editing chops and stuff like that.
I know what you mean. It's like, how do you know what to edit out and what not? And it's like, you want to kind of give your personality, but at the same time, it's like, you don't want everything in there. I get what you mean.
Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah.
Well, I know a lot of people are asking me when I'm going to end up live streaming, but I need to figure out how I can go ahead and put moderators on there. But
Oh, I can teach you how to do that.
You should do a tutorial on it, because I found the area where, you know, where you approve people.
Yeah, approved
comments.
Moderators. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
You want to know how to do it?
Somebody was telling me that they're just moderators when you're live streaming, right? So you have to be careful who you're choosing as a moderator, right?
Yeah, exactly. It's more like someone that like you could trust, like, you know, like I wouldn't like put like somebody you just met.
Yeah. Well,
and
normally
like,
what I did was, you know, I think I added Gil, you know, on there, and you know, there are some people that I can't find them. Like I wanted to put, you know, dark matter, because I want to pick like, you know, 9 guys and 9 girls. You know,
yeah.
so that way if I have some guys that are going to go ahead and hop into the stream, I don't want the girls going, who is this guy? Delete, you know, kind of thing. So, yeah, I mean, that's like really strange. And then we got a request where they want my fiance and I here on the couch, because when I did my first live stream, he was sitting here and I had him as a moderator. And then during the live stream, he goes, where's my wrench? I don't have a wrench.
The wrench means a lot. And basically how you do it is like, say if someone's chatting in like the chat part, you know, like in the window, like you see it, you know where it says go to channel?
Yeah.
There's an option that says make moderator.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so it's like,
I think you should do a tutorial on that, because I've asked other people to do a long tutorial on it, not like, oh, here's 3 minutes, I'll show you how to do it, you know, kind of thing. It's like, because can you do it on your phone, or you got to do it like, it's better to do it on your laptop?
It's better to do it on the laptop, yeah, because you can't do it on your phone, because the mobile version of the YouTube app, it has limited stuff just so it would run faster, you know. Yeah. So it's like, if you want like the full YouTube, you can do that on your phone, but it'll go slow. But yeah,
because I noticed some people will go live on, they'll set up their laptop and then they'll set up as live. They get a notification in Google Hangouts. They click on Google Hangouts and then they use their phone to go ahead and film instead of off of their laptop. And then they use their laptop to go ahead and be the moderator. You know, if you are your own moderator in there, you know, kind of thing. So
yeah,
I think that's the most spookiest part, because, you know, I need to find a time zone, because I live in Hawaii. Majority of the time, people are either 4 hours ahead or they're 4 hours behind. Like when Gail told me, okay, RANALYN, you know, I'm going to go live for you just tomorrow, so maybe we'll do it 10 o'clock. And then, you know, I got up this morning. I was like, hey, got to get my clothes on, put a little bit of lipstick, put a top on. And, you know, so that way when I was sitting around and then I went, Gail's going live. I went, okay, I got to set up my phone. I got to, you know, look at her request in Google Hangouts, which when I did hers, it was nice because she put the link in the chat.
yeah.
But I know a lot of people don't like doing that, because they said anybody can just click on that link and then jump in?
That's the thing though. I had that happen to me one time on my channel, and it's like there was someone that came in and they just didn't say anything the whole time, and they were like breathing heavily. And I was like,
did your subscribership go up?
Exactly, you know what I mean? But yeah, I usually send it to like their, you know, Google Hangout, or like you can send it to their email.
Oh God, I gotta make a list now of everybody.
Exactly.
Because I think Gil has everybody in her Google Hangouts.
I do too, actually. I have like Cab7 and Dark Matter and everybody.
Yeah, I was so happy to see Cap 7 in his garden. I was like, yeah, you're back. Oh, the
I was like, hallelujah. And I kind of had a feeling, you know what I mean? It's like we all need that kind of break from YouTube. It's like that couple days just to kind of recharge our batteries. And I feel like Ben he was going hard on the streams. He was going hard with making good content. It was like,
I was wondering whether he was giving a little bit too much time on the live stream and ignoring his family a little bit. You know, like if because he's married, right?
Yeah. He's married.
So, you know, if his wife says, you know, I'm going to live stream, you know, Friday, Saturday, you know, the rest of the week, I'm going to go ahead and, you know, videotape my garden, you know, kind of thing. But half of the time, I go into somebody else's live stream, boom, he's there. I go into another live stream, boom, he's there. You know, I'm like, whoa, that's almost like, I don't want to say like an addiction, but some people have it where they see a live stream, I got to be in that live stream. I got to be in that live stream. I got to be in that live stream. Yeah.
I'm the same way too. It's like you know, I get into that live stream mood. It's like I want to go check those live streams. But then there's days where it's like, I'll do it tomorrow, or you know. But I'm the worst at replying to comments. Like I got to start doing that a lot better.
You better, because I asked you a question. I think in one of yours, because I said, "Oh, are you gonna vlog more on your channel or something like that?" You know, seeing you out and about, getting to know you behind the scenes, or you doing a video on behind the scenes on where you are when you're live streaming or you're gaming.
Yeah.
So if other people want to start a gaming channel, you can do like behind the scenes of
like kind of like, that would be kind of cool. Yeah, like I was thinking of maybe doing that for one of my song covers, like go live while I'm recording one.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be pretty cool. That's good. Good job, RANALYN. So, yeah, is anything else you'd like to say? We're coming into the final lap. I got to start getting ready.
Okay, so I just want to say thank you very much, CRIMZ, for inviting me as your guest.
Yes.
I had so much fun.
It was a great time. Yeah.
But probably within because when you're putting this up, like, you're going to, when is this one going up?
This will go up real soon. It's tonight. I'll let it process. It takes about a couple hours to process, and then probably after tonight, when I'm done my Canada Day and watching the fireworks, I'll probably come home and edit. So I'll be up again tonight.
Okay, so we'll go ahead and do an ending, and then I'll go ahead and maybe plug in and have them look up for my 1,000 subscriber giveaway or something like that.
Yeah, exactly. And I want to throw to your video like again because we kind of like trailed off. Because remember, like I was gonna like do a clip. So yeah, RANALYN is, you know, you have a lot of interesting videos. Is there one that you'd like us to see and we'll throw to it?
Yeah, I think if you look up in my playlist, there was a video that I did when I was in Maui, and I did 5 annoying things that irritate me.
Yeah.
And I had so much fun filming it. Yeah, so let's go to one of those clips and look at it.
Let's do that now, shall we? And and now this is what I did with Cheryl is I said like it's kind of like Family Guy when they go to like a clip of like another like, and like so we're just sitting here talking, doing our thing, you know, and then now we're back. And yeah, thank you so much for coming, RANALYN. Make sure to check out RANALYN NAIPO, a great Hawaiian, you know, bubbly personality, great friend of mine, and yeah, we'll be seeing more of her soon.
Thank you. Well, thank you so much for inviting me over to your channel. I really appreciate it. If you're not ready to subscribe to your channel as well as mine. Don't forget to click on that notification bell, because if not, you'll never know when this girl is doing a video to my YouTube channel.
You got to ring.
Aloha, and thank you for inviting me over to your channel, CRIMZ.
Yes, and ring her bell. That's all I got to say is ring her bell.
Ring my bell.
Ring my bell, yeah. All right, guys, take it easy.
Bye-bye.